So today I'm going to be sorting out the picture frame of the garden, which is of course the borders. Even though it's still got plenty of colour, I'm going to begin by cutting back the fuchsia because it's getting a bit unruly and a bit unkempt. So it's looking a bit neater now. I've cut quite a lot off. This will get reused as mulch, and it means that my sprouts that are starting to grow will get a bit more sunshine. Speaking of sprouts, here's some that are just about ready. The gooseberries died off, so I'm going to hack that back too. And I'm just going to cut back the blackcurrant and neaten that up. So that already looks neater and it will stimulate some new growth. You can see that next year's growing season's buds have already started to appear because it's been so mild. Now the hops have been great this year, but clearly they're past their best. And if I trace them all the way back, they go down here. And what I need to do with these to promote better growth next year and stronger plants is to cut them right at the base. These will then die back and I'll have to unpick them all. The foxglove is well and truly dead, so I'll cut that right back. And I think the sunflower's seen better days, so goodbye to you too. As for the sunflower head, I know lots of people that would like this. I know lots of little creatures that would like this. And so I'm putting them out for the birds to enjoy. Got one here, and I'm going to save some of the biggest ones for new seed for next year. So I've just balanced my sunflower head on this basket in my plum tree, and the little birds hopefully will find that. As for the lavender and the red hot poker, they're not going to do anything else this year. I'm going to give them a cut back, but they'll die back anyway. It looks a bit tidier now. I'm loving the autumnal colours in the strawberry basket. I'm just going to leave that because I like looking at them. I'm going to give the geranium a haircut too, even though it's dying back. And the cats don't seem at all phased. So I've chopped back, and now it's time to tidy up and get this lot composted. Now I've got a wood burner indoors, and the sunflower stems are quite fibrous and woody, so I'm just going to add these to my wood pile because when they've dried out I can use them as kindling. And this is Poppy, who's come to see what I'm up to. Hello, come on you shy girl. I think we can all agree that the one thing about lockdown in this country is that the weather is always great. That looks a little bit tidier. The cats seem happy. So that was the back garden. Now it's time to tackle the front. So I've got a bit more work to do around the front. So there's a late bumblebee, it's November. So this is Vietnamese coriander, and it's done really well. It's took over a bit and I want to cut it right back, but I'm going to take the leaves off because I'll use them in cooking. The front border has got a bit wild, and the Vietnamese coriander has become one of the more wild, along with my poppies. I'm just going to give everything a general tidy and trim. Roses down, gooseberry down, and the poppies have gone a bit wild, so I'm going to take some of them out. It's looking a bit tidier already, but I've still got a long way to go. So I've largely cleared that area. I'm going to leave these poppies until after Armistice Day, because I think it's a bit symbolic, isn't it? And that bumblebee seems to be enjoying them. So I'll just finish this bit over here. So I'm just breaking up the top of the soil with the hoe, trying to get some weeds out, and I'm working in some of this organic matter to enrich it. So I'm going to put some more organic waste on top of the border. So this is coffee grinds and tea bags, a banana skin, some more vegetable kitchen waste. There's a bit of ash from the wood burner. And I've got plenty more in here which I'm going to take out and add onto it. Again, this is all tea bags, vegetable waste. I'm now going to cover all this up with some new topsoil, and all that will rot down underneath and the worms will be happy. And I'm going to top up to the height of the raised bed, because this was a new raised bed this year and it's sunk already as the soil's compacted, so I'm going to top it up and all this organic matter will rot down. So I've got all the topsoil on that I had. It's really heavy. I'm just working it with a rake to even it out. I'm just covered in now with some 10mm gravel to tidy it up, make it nice and neat, and to stop the weeds coming through. A sure sign of autumn. This rake's satisfying though. Giving it a smooth over with the rake. Try and get rid of a big hump. Spread it out. So here's the end result. Red poppy still in place. Raised bed fed and covered. Vietnamese coriander still there, gooseberry and rose hacked down, and that one, and there's a little loop in just at the back. Job done for today. Ready for a pint. Oh, we're in lockdown. Well, it's day 2 of the garden border project, and yesterday I mentioned the Vietnamese coriander to you. Well, this is what that has become. So the unruly Vietnamese coriander bush, I chopped back, took all the leaves off, dried them out for 30 minutes at 120 degrees, chopped them this morning, and they're now good dried herbs, and that whole bush just makes that much. Anyway, today's project, to continue, is to install some lighting around the border. Right, the grey box on the wall is the outside electrics, and the idea is that I connect to that and then go around the back edge of the raised beds all the way around. I've got the scaffolding board on there so I don't make great big footprints in the bed that I did yesterday. So they're now pinned to the back. But the border fairy lights, they look okay. A successful garden border. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Home and Garden production. You can find more by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. I'd just like to say thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel and for watching my films. It really is very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive future updates about the home and garden films which I upload. You can find my YouTube channel by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. Please click on the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you press that also, then you'll get future updates about the films which I upload. If you like my films, if you like my style of filming, then you might also like my travel channel, which you will find by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss or type in www.mosstravel.tv. Again, if you could subscribe to that channel, it would be hugely appreciated. If you'd like to get Moss Home and Garden updates on Facebook, then please open Facebook and do a search for Moss Home and Garden, and you will find the page. If you like the page, then you will get future updates on there. And if you'd like to connect on Instagram for home, garden and travel photography, as well as some stories, then my username is Stu Moss, STUMOSS. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, then my username is @StuartMoss. And if you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on stewmosshomegarden@gmail.com. Once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel, for watching my films. I do appreciate it. I'd just like you all to have a great day.